Hello and welcome. This is Edgar QuilleS from learningals.com, and today I will be sketching a crossover. First, before sketching all over my layer, all over my canvas, let's talk about a little bit of proportion. And remember, as automotive designers, wheel is our unit of proportion. And for crossover, what does the reference book says? That we have a 2 and almost 2.5 wheels tall, and we have three wheel distance between wheels. Then we are going to sketch here our overhang distance in the front overhang, and we have the rear overhang, and overhang is the distance between the vehicle's body and it extends beyond the tires. So then we will be let's put some lines here to know where's the edge of the car. Then here between the two circles we will try to get our belt line, that is the window line, and the shoulder line. Then we will try to get our A pillar in the right angle, trying to get there in the top of that circle. So get your A pillar, then your rooftop, and here we'll be sketching general shapes just to get an idea. There will be maybe our backlight, that is the screen in the back. And here remember that we have almost a half of a wheel in the front, of a half in the back, so use that distance to make some topology in our crossover. Remember, this is not a design phase, just a proportion phase. So right now we will try to get general proportions, okay, with the most used shapes for CVs, for crossovers, not for CVs, for crossovers, sorry. And for crossovers we have a huge or big headlamps, and another thing that you need to sketch is some space between the wheels and the body of the car, because you need to move with suspension up and down, and to make turns and everything. So let's go to the wheel arches. And wheel arches, I'm having a little trouble here making my wheel arch to look there. I want to fit it right there, touching a little bit, touching a little bit of the headlamp, but sorry. Fortunately we have a Control-C here, and Control-C is helping us a lot, rather than in an analog or in a paper. You can go back all the times that you want. Here we try to make we will try to make the DLO, or the daylight opening, that is the overall shape of our window. And let's get that shape right. Here what we want to get is a right angle, and let's try to follow the shape of the car. This roof is a little bit down, and let's put a spoiler. As in sports car, crossovers, the crossover usually use spoiler, so try to sketch it in there because of the portions. Then tail lamp. It usually goes where the shoulder line ends. You gotta connect. Automotive design is about harmony. So let's sketch here our character line, or the A line, and this character line depends on the DNA of the brand that we are working for and we want to sketch for. Here let's shape here this surface that is the headlamp surface and the shoulder. Let's connect those. Remember that harmony is the base of what are we trying to get here. Then put your A-pillar shape and your windshield, and of course the backlight shape. Yeah, it will be right here. You don't need to be so specific, just to get your proportions right. Remember that proportions are the base of everything. Now let's go to the dark cuts. And what about dark cuts? Dark cuts are almost straight, and they help us to get our topology and a better idea of it. Don't exaggerate it, don't overdo it, because rather than helping us, will give us a funny style like this. So remember that we are watching this car from the side, so even if the line changes directions, we won't be able to see it like that. We will watch it more like straight lines with little changes, but hey, use these dark cuts to give an idea of the surface's directions on the changes over the surfaces. Here the back. Now let's get a good stroke. Yeah, right there. And here in the front, let's get the dark cut, almost a straight one, a straight line. Yeah, let's get that there. There we go. It looks pretty good, pretty neat. Then let's sketch our mirror. And when we get to the mirror, we don't want to get it funny or strange. So use 2 or 3 strokes to get that. So you can get it with little triangles, or maybe I want something bulkier here. Yeah, like that. And this is the lower part, and remember the plastic right there near to the A-pillar where the mirror goes. And here what I would like to go is into details. What else can tell us more information about the car? So what else can we can see through windows? We can see the general shapes and the other side of the car. We can see the seats, and maybe yeah, here remember that we can see the other pair of tires in the back. And let's sketch something here that tell us that something's happening right there in the bottom of the car. For this I will use straight lines. Yeah, straight lines are more mechanical, because yeah, this try to get some details around there. This is not the phase for design, but this gives us a sense of depth right there. Something's happening down in the bottom of the car. So let's use this sketch that are good in proportions, good in overall, and let's make a copy of it, and let's save one for later, and we will use it as reference to make our main design. So this is just a reference that tell us where we will be sketching and what we will be sketching where. So yeah, this is the first part, and I met you in the second. Remember, this is Edgar QuilleS from learningalias.com, and see you in the next tutorial.